Hello everyone. I am Rocambole Junior L. Montebon, and I am here to discuss about transaction processing system, decision support system, and management information system. So, what is a transaction processing system? A transaction processing system, or a TPS, is a set of information which processes the data transaction in database system that monitors transaction programs. The system is useful when something is sold over the internet. It allows for a time delay between when an item is being sold to when it is actually sold. An example of this is a sporting event system. So, while the customer is filling out their information to purchase the seat ticket, the transaction processing system is holding the ticket so that another customer cannot also buy it. It allows for a ticket not to be sold to two different customers. Another example is a payroll system. So, a payroll system has its employee data in its employee file database. So, what does a payroll system do? A payroll system captures its employee payment transaction data, such as a time card. System outputs include online and hard copy reports for management and employee paychecks, or more like receipts. So, let's talk about the four features of a transaction processing system. So, one is a rapid response. So, the response time of a transaction processing system, or a TPS, is important because a business cannot afford to have their customers waiting for long periods of time before making a transaction. The second is reliability. A good TPS must be very reliable because if it were to break down, businesses could lose a huge portion of revenue because customers will not be able to purchase their products. The third one is inflexibility. The TPS must work the same way for every transaction as long as the TPS is being used. The formality and structure should never change. So the last one is controlled processing. Control processing. The TPS must be able to allow authorized employees to be able to access it at any time. So more like a multi-user. So a TPS must be able to easily be accessed by authorized employee so that the information in the TPS can be retrieved. The information that goes through a TPS must never be deleted so that there will be there will not be any confusion of what orders have gone through it. So it is a good idea to have a backup hard drive so that all the information can still be stored but will not slow down the server which houses that TPS. So that's all for the transaction processing system. So let's go to decision support system, or DSS. A decision support system, or a DSS, is an interactive computer-based system that serves the decision-making needs of a manager. It provides managers with information that enables them to make both semi-structured and unstructured decisions. A DSS employs various analytical models to perform a low-level analysis of data and produce information. So, there are two types of a DSS: a model-based DSS and a data-based DSS. So, what is a model-based DSS? A model-based DSS are standalone systems and they are not connected with other major corporate information systems. The capability of analysis of this system is supported by some strong theory or a model, along with a good user interface that makes them easy to use. The use of various models in these systems help them to perform what if and other similar analysis. They are used for creating simulation models, performing production planning and scheduling, and creating statistical and financial reports. So let's go to database DSS. A database DSS can analyze huge amount of data from different sources, such as organizational data, data from enterprise system, and data from the web. The data collected from different sources is stored in a data warehouses. A data warehouse is a database that can store present and past data extracted from various operational systems and provide certain reporting and query tools. So what is the difference about these two types of DSS? So first of all, the model-based DSS is a standalone system, and the managers needs to have a group meeting to perform their production, planning, and scheduling. While the database DSS, the manager are able to extract information from different sources and store it in the data warehouses. So let's talk about understanding a decision support system. So a DSS gathers and analyzes data, just like I mentioned before, synthesizing it to produce comprehensive information reports. In this way, as an informational application, a DSS differs from an ordinary operation application. So a DSS functions is just to collect data. The DSS can either be completely computerized or powered by humans. In some cases, it may combine both. The DL systems analyze information and actually make decisions for the user. At the very least, they allow human users to make more informed decisions at a quicker pace of time. So, in fact, these systems are primarily used by mid to upper level management. So let's talk about the last topic, which is the Management Information System, or an MIS. So what is an MIS? An MIS is an information system used for decision making and for the coordination, control, analysis, and visualization of information in an organization. The study of the MIS involves people, processes, and technology in an organization context. In a corporate setting, the ultimate goal of the MIS is to increase the value and profits of the business. This is done by providing managers with timely and appropriate information, allowing them to make effective decisions within a certain period of time. So, so let's go to the purpose of an MIS. The purpose of an MIS is improve to, the purpose no let's so let's go to the purpose of an MIS. The purpose of an MIS is to improve decision making by providing up-to-date, accurate data on a variety of organization assets, including financials, inventory, personnel, project timelines, manufacturing, real estate, marketing, raw materials, R&D. So, the MIS collects the data, stores it, and makes it accessible to managers who want to analyze the data by running reports. So, let's talk about a little history of the MIS. So, while it can be contested that the history of management information system dates as far back as companies using ledgers to keep tracking of accounting. So, the modern history of MIS can be divided into five eras originally identified by Kenneth C. Loudon and Jane Loudon in their seminal textbook, The Management Information System. So, that is the ending for my topics. I hope you enjoy my lessons. Thank you.